these are the four to five compounds which are represented as alkane. जब है तो you can have that R dash H. फिर R is what? Minimum आपका CH3 होना चाहिए. Then you can have that C2H5. Then n-propyl, isopropyl and all that. इन सबसे पहले हमने एक चीज स्टडी किया था. That was your alkyl group. So यहाँ पे हर एक का अपना अलग है. इसको हम स्पेसिफिकली बोल सकते हैं. These are called as haloalkane, right? While these compounds are named as OL is the ending word. So we have studied all the names of these compounds. Are you familiar with all these compounds?
Yes.
Okay. So shall I wipe all these?
Yes.
So now today we'll go for some other type of compounds. कार्बोनिल कंपाउंड्स. यहाँ पे बहुत ज्यादा नंबर ऑफ कंपाउंड्स रहेंगे. आपके अल्डिहाइड आ सकते, कीटोन्स हो सकते, देन कार्बोक्सिलिक एसिड, ईस्टर्स एंड देन एसिड क्लोराइड, एसिड हैलाइड्स एंड ऑल दैट सब इसमें आ जाते हैं. बट बिफोर दैट यू शुड नो दिस ग्रुप. एक कार्बन, उसके साथ एक डबल बॉन्डेड ऑक्सीजन और दो वैलेंसी ओपन है. दिस ग्रुप इज कॉल्ड एज this will be called as a carbonyl group. Yes, carbon plus oxygen, that is your carbonyl group. And compounds this carbonyl group is present in that compound. In that case, इसमें अब हम तीन टाइप की कंपाउंड स्टडी करेंगे. Aldehyde, then ketone, कार्बोक्सिलिक एसिड. ये कंपाउंड्स होते हैं जिसके अंदर ये टाइप का ग्रुप होगा, कार्बोनिल ग्रुप, एंड इन दैट केस दे विल बी कॉल्ड एज कार्बोनिल कंपाउंड्स. Then we can have the esters. So all these are the carbonyl compounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay. So all of them will have this type of group. Now there is somewhat basic difference in each compound. देखते किस तरह से होता है. So shall I wipe all these things?
Yes.
Okay. इसमें से पहला कैटेगरी हम स्टार्ट करेंगे आज. अल्डिहाइड्स. एक स्पेसिफिक नाम है किसी कंपाउंड को, क्लास ऑफ कंपाउंड को दिया है हमने अल्डिहाइड. See what happens. Initially carbonyl group में दोनों valencies open थी. Now one of the valency of this carbon is satisfied by the hydrogen and other will be open for alkyl group containing this group. CHO जब हो जाता है तो that is your aldehyde group and the compound will be called as aldehyde. तो कंपाउंड को अल्डिहाइड बोल रहे हैं और जो ग्रुप है उसको नाम दे दिया आपने अल्डिहाइडिक ग्रुप. They are represented as RCHO. इसके स्पेसिफिक एग्जांपल्स बताते हैं आपको. This is known as formaldehyde. These are the common or trivial systems, and such names are derived from the sources from where they are obtained or where they occurs in particular fruits or animals, whatever it may be. So in accordance with that, these names are derived as a formaldehyde. Now this compound on oxidation gives a formic acid. Now formic acid जब आएगा हमारा एसिड मतलब एसिड है ये फॉर्मिक एसिड जो है जो रेड आइंट्स होती है उनको हम फॉर्मिका बोलते हैं एंड दैट्स व्हाई दैट इज अ सोर्स वेयर दैट ऑकर्स एंड बाइट्स में खास तौर से फॉर्मिक एसिड होता है एंड दैट्स व्हाई द नेम इज फॉर्मिक एसिड एंड दैट अ पर्टिकुलर सोर्स इज अ फॉर्मिका दैट्स व्हाई द नेम फॉर्मिक एसिड. द नेक्स्ट वन इज दिस इज योर these are the basic or initial compounds of the series. This is your acetaldehyde. What is the name? Acetaldehyde. CH3CHO. Now these are the only two for your trivial or basic systems. लेकिन IUPAC में जब चलते हैं तो ढेर सारे compounds बना सकते हैं and there we can have the names of all such compounds. So you got the aldehyde in basic. This is your formaldehyde. This is acetaldehyde, and we will increase the number of carbon now. So before that, we'll go for the IUPAC names of such compounds. They are named as see what is the difference. अभी अल्कोहल पढ़ा हमने थोड़ी देर पहले. अल्कोहल में यहाँ OL था. Now that becomes AL. AL for aldehyde. नाम में जब AL दिखता है तो उस कंपाउंड में aldehydic ग्रुप होना चाहिए. They are named as alkanal. कैसे आया? E from the name of alkane is replaced by Al. E from the name of alkane is replaced by Al. Al for aldehyde, right? एक बात मतलब आपको करना वही है जो इसके पहले किया था. Select the longest chain containing CHO group and all that. But here that E from the name of alkane is replaced by Al means that compound is of what type? Aldehyde. And which type of group is there? CHO group is present in that compound. That is the indication from the name. यहाँ नंबरिंग पे फिर से रेस्ट्रिक्शन आ गया है. नंबरिंग करते हैं हम चेन में वो कहाँ से स्टार्ट करना है? दैट इज फ्रॉम CHO वाला जो कार्बन है वहां से हमारा नंबरिंग स्टार्ट होगा फ्रॉम द फर्स्ट कार्बन ऑफ द चेन. Then this is very common, Rohit. Alkyl groups are present. along the side chain, very common rule. If alkyl groups are present along the side chain, then what we'll do? Then their names are written in alphabetical order. This is very common rule to all compounds. If alkyl groups are present along the side chain, then their names are written in alphabetical order with proper positions. Okay. So you got all these rules?
Yes.
Okay. So now we'll go for the examples. So I will decide the alkane. Alkane कैसे decide करोगे? By counting the number of carbon atoms along the longest chain. Right? For example, this is your compound HCHO. How many carbon atoms are there?
One.
Only one carbon. So parent alkane जो है इसका वो होगा
Methane.
मीथेन. Parent alkane जो है उसका मीथेन होगा. Single carbon is there, and in that case he is replaced by this, and now the name becomes methanol. You have the methanol, and now you have the methanol. Yes, you got the difference.
Yes.
You got the difference. One of them is methanol, and now this is your methanol. What is the difference? One of them is alcohol, and other one is aldehyde. Got it? Okay.
Yes.
Now this is your next compound of the homologous series. Yes, how many carbon atoms are there? 2. Parent alkane is ethane. Is right, ethanol. Right?
Yes.
Okay. Now you go for the next one. One more carbon atom is there. Okay, now the 3 carbon atoms are there. So this is what? Propane. And that becomes a propanol. That becomes a propanol. Now if this is your compound, now you have to select the longest chain as well as you have to look for the alkyl group present along the side chain. Yes, this should be the first carbon, then this will be second and third. Right? Now the groups along the side chain is methyl, which is on carbon number 2. So I will write 2-methyl, 2-methyl, 2-methyl propanol. You got this name?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, what should be the name of this compound? Just try for this.
Iso.
No, never, no, never, no, never, never. I haven't thought all this. 1, 2, 3. Yes, carbon number 2 carries 2 methyl groups. So I will write 2,2-dimethyl. 2,2-dimethyl. Then longest chain contains 3 carbon atoms. So parent alkane is propane. Now this propane is substituted by Al. Now this will be the IUPAC name of this compound. You got this one?
Yes.
Okay. So shall I write this?
Yes.
Okay. Now try for this.
Ethyl.
Dimethyl. Di. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So first of all, parent alkane कौन सा हो गया? Butane. Parent alkane is butane.
Yes.
So that becomes a butanol. Okay, then carbon number 2 and 3 carries the different alkyl groups are same. So I will write 2, 3, dimethyl butanol. You got this one?
Yes.
So I have to read, or you can go through the lectures which are recorded earlier. Yes, what should be the name of this compound?
Pentanol.
Yes, 4 plus 1, 5, so that should be pentanol. Now select the longest chain and count the number of carbon atoms.
5 carbons. Pentanol.
Okay, so you are starting from this 1, 2, 3, and here 4 and 5. You have to
Yes.
expand this, so that becomes 4 and 5, right? So along with
Yes.
that 5 carbon atoms, there are 2 alkyl groups also. This is one is left. This one is left. So you will consider them as side chains. You will consider them as a side chain. So this is your 2, 3 dimethyl pentanol. You got the name?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, what is the parent? Yeah, cyclopentanol. Cyclopentanethioate, right? And then that becomes cyclopentanol. Yes,
Cyclohexanol.
right. You know this one?
Benzene.
ओके बेंजीन ये एक स्पेसिफिक कंपाउंड है जिसका नाम रखने में मतलब अब तक का आईयूपीएससी भी नहीं आया आगे. दिस इज नोन एज बेंजल्डिहाइड. स्पेसिफिकली इसके लिए कोई रूल नहीं है. दिस इज द एक्सेप्शन फॉर आईयूपीएससी. This is benzene plus aldehyde group, so that becomes benzaldehyde. You got this one?
Yes.
Okay. So in all such type of compounds, we are studying the compounds with only single functional group, right? So now I will have somewhat complicated. Just select the longest chain. Number of carbon atoms 4. Butane, but it is not a butane. Yes, what is the difference?
Butanol.
Yes, see here, BUT, right? Then carbon number 2 carries double bond. So that was your butene, right? That was your
Yes.
butene. Now this E is replaced by here. You got this name?
Yes.
Why यहाँ पे En क्यों आया? वो En नहीं, वो ENE था, मतलब अल्कीन था, ये डबल बॉन्ड था यहाँ पे 2 और 3 के बीच में, कार्बन नंबर 2 और 3 के बीच में जो डबल बॉन्ड था, उसके लिए हमको यहाँ मेंशन करना पड़ा कि देयर इज ए प्रेजेंस ऑफ डबल बॉन्ड आल्सो. यू गॉट दिस वन? ओके. Now you become familiar with this. Now write the name.
2-methyl
Right.
3-ENEL. ENL.
So this name will suggest you something. What is that? There is a long chain of 5 carbon atoms. One of them is that CHO group, right? Then at carbon number 3, there should be a double bond, and carbon number 2 should carry methyl group. So this is your name and this is the formula. You can go in the reverse order also. Can you write this? The formula for
Yes.
hexanal. Okay, just write. One, two, three, four, five, six. Right? रांगोळी येते की नाही? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Will it be sufficient? Yashasvi, will it be sufficient?
Yes.
Yes or no? Will it be sufficient
Yes.
for you? Just check. 1. Okay. Here is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. No carbon and hydrogen is shown in this formula, right? So what should be there on 6? CH3.
H3.
What should be there on 5? CH2. On 4, CH2. On 3, CH2. On 2, CH2. On 1, what should be there?
COO. COH.
Now what is that? One valence is open. So what? That there is an intersection of 3 lines. So CH should be there. So this is your cyclohexanal. Now you can go for this compound. Two methyl hex 3 ENAL. First of all, I will go like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Right? So whatever it may be, that is your aldehyde. In aldehyde, CHO group is there, and it is always carbon number 1. So I will write here like this. Is it not?
Yes.
Now you can go for first, second, third. On third carbon, you should have that double bond. Okay. Then on carbon number 2, there is a methyl. Okay. Okay. Now the remaining valencies are satisfied by the hydrogen. यहाँ पे एक चाहिए, यहाँ पे 3 बॉन्ड हो गया, एक चाहिए, यहाँ पे 3 हो गया, एक ही चाहिए, यहाँ पे 2, और यहाँ लास्ट में टर्मिनल कार्बन है तो वो CH3 होगा. Can write like this. You can go for this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is your first. So I can have the double bond. So CHO is one. This is your first carbon. Then carbon number 2. On carbon number 2, what is there? CH3. So I write like this, right? Then carbon number 3. This is your 2 and 3. There is a double bond. Okay. Then Carbon number 4. Okay, CH. Then 5 is CH2 and 6 is your CH3. You can write this formula, you can write this formula, or you can have the name of this compound. Whatever it may be. कैसे भी चल सकते हैं. इसका नाम पूछ सकते हैं, इसको कन्वर्ट करने के लिए बोल सकते हैं, ये नाम पर से फॉर्मूला बनाने के लिए बोल सकते हैं, कुछ भी हो सकता है. So you don't have any kind of material? Just I'll talk to you. Just a minute.